APEMARS is being pushed as a presale opportunity, while larger meme coins show cooler momentum. The useful story is not the sales pitch. It is the gap between claimed upside, thin risk appetite, and what buyers can verify. Market Eyes APEMARS is the hook because the confirmed event creates a specific pressure point. The supplied figures place APEMARS in stage 18 with a stated current price of 0.000288816 and more than 23.3 billion tokens sold. The measurable anchor is stage 18, and the story turns on presale claims rather than broad hype. Instead of treating the headline as a market mood swing, this segment follows the mechanism that makes the change matter and the next signal that can prove whether the story is moving forward. The confirmed baseline is this. The same evidence describes SHIB near 0.000056124 and FLOKI near 0.00003208, both framed around changing participation and volume. That detail gives viewers the frame for the rest of the story. It shows what is already known, which actors or assets are involved, and why the event is not just a random market headline. For this story, APEMARS and APRZ sit inside a process where risk reset can change the readout. The baseline also defines the boundary. Stage 18 is usable evidence, while anything beyond risk reset still needs follow-through. The important part is to keep the evidence tight before moving into what the change actually does. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The mechanism is where Market Eyes APEMARS becomes useful. Presale economics rely on staged pricing, token allocation, and burn claims, but those mechanics only matter if liquidity and access exist after launch. In plain English, the event matters because it changes the way access, risk, settlement, liquidity, governance, or infrastructure works. In this case, the stress point is meme rotation, which is why stage 18 is a signal rather than decoration. That is why the segment spends time on meme rotation before discussing impact. Without that mechanism, the event is easy to misread. The headline may grab attention, but the mechanism explains why traders, builders, users, or institutions have to care about the next step. The impact lands with a specific group, not with crypto as a whole. Retail meme coin traders face the practical risk that early-stage tokens can be hard to exit even when promotional projections look large. That is the practical consequence. It may affect how users move funds, how institutions manage compliance, how traders price liquidity, how developers build, or how risk desks read the market. The affected side is tied to APRZ and APEMARS, so the scope stays limited to what the supplied facts support. That narrower read is more useful than a sweeping market claim. The open question is just as important as the confirmed fact. The unproven part is whether APEMARS can turn presale demand into durable trading liquidity after listing. That means the story should not be read as a guaranteed outcome. The proof standard is simple. The next signal is launch execution, unlock terms, liquidity depth, and whether promised mechanics are visible on-chain. Until that signal appears, the confirmed development and the unresolved part should stay separate. A stronger claim would need APEMARS or relevant market participants to show follow-through around risk reset, not only reaction around APRZ. That prevents a useful news signal from turning into speculation. Most people arrive after the move is obvious and the easy upside is gone. We focus on serious crypto education and high-quality signals before the crowd rushes in, so you can understand the setup earlier and move sooner. If you want that edge, visit the link below now. The next signal for Market Eyes APEMARS is concrete. The next signal is launch execution, unlock terms, liquidity depth, and whether promised mechanics are visible on-chain. If that signal appears, the story has new evidence. If it does not, the headline may remain smaller than the early reaction suggests. A clean follow-through would connect stage 18 to visible action, usage, compliance, liquidity, or technical progress. For viewers, the usable close is not a direction call. It is a checklist tied to stage 18, presale claims, and the specific trigger above. The final readout is practical. Track the next verifiable step, not the loudest claim around the asset, rule, protocol, or market move.